sleep with a recording that you wake up and say things at night. Amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
So let's just get logged on and we'll start this. Make sure your volume's off. Here it is. All right. So we've got a couple people on right now. And I guess
Should be a good little interview.
yes, it should. We've got 2 guests with us today. So if you're watching, thank you for tuning in again to another Facebook Live here in the break room of the Wilson County News. It's Friday at 11:30 a.m. and we are glad to have you. We're also extremely excited that Squeak's Convenience Store, located at 1109 F Street in Floresville, has sponsored this video yet again. So we'd like to thank them for their sponsorship and for serving our community by being one of the friendliest stores around.
Very good.
Today we have Miss LaJuana, who is here from the Floresville Historical Society to talk to us about the Opry.
Right, we've kind of been closed down for the last couple of months due to this pandemic, but what I want to say is that we're hoping that as soon as the numbers can be added to the members who come, we can get the Opry back up and running. But we didn't have it last month, we're not going to have it in May, and we're possibly not going to be able to do it in June either. But we have been still doing information about the Opry, and Viola, who is the producer, Viola Hinkie is the producer of the Opry and does a wonderful job. And one of the things that she's been doing in the last few days is making these scarves, which has the Floresville Opry on them, and then on the back also. And these are a teal colored, and she has been making these and selling them to people who would like to have one of these to either use as a mask if you're out wanting to rob a bank or, you know, be safe, whatever. Or you can just put it around your collar and wear it this way. Or you can just wear it. And she's hoping that when we finally get to have the Opry again, that everybody that has one of these will wear a white shirt. And then at intermission, we'll have a picture with everybody with their white shirts and their Floresville Opry mask or scarves on. So we can have that in the Wilson County News, because Wilson County News is always so faithful to help us with things with the Opry. And so that's kind of what we're talking about. So we're hoping that along with other things, the DeWeese Rimshaw House that's being closed, with the Wilson County Historical Society, those kind of things that we do in the community, and the Jailhouse Museum, we've been very blessed in the last few months that we've had donations made to the museum. And then of course Viola is putting this money that she's making, and these are $20 or a donation for each scarf. And you can just contact Viola or the Wilson County News, and they'll get in touch with Viola for you or give you her phone number, and she'll make you a scarf. So, and she does a beautiful job. So this also goes into the Opry coffers, which we're not making any money, and the Opry is the sole sustainer of the Wilson County Historical Society. That's our only fundraiser. So it's been difficult to not have that, but we're blessed to be able to still be talking in the area and making everybody aware that we still will have the Opry again. But right now I'm mainly here because we have a very special presentation that we want to make for the Wilson County Historical Society, and that's for a young lady who has been very active with the Opry since it began, and we're going to say 2011 and not say how old this young lady is, because I think she may be reaching that age where she's not going to tell everybody what her age is when she meets them. Not like in younger days when I'm proud to be a 6-year-old, I'm proud to be a 7-year-old. So we're very proud of Julia Weaver, and she has been working with the Opry for many years. And we've always tried to encourage young people to get involved with the Historical Society and with the Opry. So, Julia, I would like to present you with a token of our appreciation. We have started a scholarship from the Wilson County Opry, and it is a $500 scholarship for books or whatever. So I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm going to hand you this check, and you look at your mom.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
And so we just want you to know, and here's a card, we just want you to know how much we have appreciated you, how much your being there has helped us know that even though it's a silver hair when everybody's out there on that dance floor, it's wonderful, but it's great to have young people because they have young legs that can do things for us and help us. So every year we do give a senior a scholarship that has worked with the Opry, and I think you're our most useful young lady that we've had, and we really appreciate you so much. And of course, Mom and Grandma too. So they're members of the Historical Society and great supporters, and so we just thank you and love you very much. So love to hug you, but we can't hug because we're trying to be careful, and we will do that. So, ladies, I thank you, and thank you for letting me come on and do this presentation, and just know how much we love you, Julia. Okay? All right. Thank you so much.
You have a great day.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'm going to get out of the way and let you talk with the next young lady.
Yes, thank you.
It's been great talking with you. Thank you so much.
And
Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye.
All right.
so next, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes.
But in case you're just joining us or you weren't sure, my name is Kristen Weaver. I'm with the Wilson County News, and we have Julia Weaver with me today.
And Miss LaJuana with the Floresville Historical Society, representing the Floresville Opry, just was talking with us and has left. So if you happen to miss that little portion of our video, we always upload our live videos after the fact, so you can go back and rewatch it anytime you like. That being said, also would like to mention that
Our next
Squeaks.
guest.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Squeaks has
You
sponsored
come
this
in.
video, so I'd really like to thank Squeaks again. And this is our next guest. We're very honored to have her. This is Miss Sandy Detamore with Drama Kids International. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Drama Kids?
Well, you are a poster child for Drama Kids because you were my first student. And Drama Kids is a program where we teach children life skills through drama. And so if they're going to be an actor, of course, it's going to hone in those skills, but that's not why we do it. So whatever skills that they learn in our program, they'll be able to use for whatever, career they choose.
Yeah.
And yes, you are the poster child. You not only, you sang. The first time you sang officially was at the Opry with Tommy.
That is true.
Remember? Yes.
It's all because of you.
Yes. But your first gig was at the Sacred Heart Valentine Day. What is it? The coronation.
I seem to remember an American Legion Christmas.
Yes, we did that.
At the
Yes.
very
Spurs
beginning.
games,
Oh, my goodness.
Rampage games. So you've done it. You've done charities for me and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, the Drama Kids is all about teaching children life skills.
Awesome.
All right. So, when COVID-19 first struck the greater San Antonio area, including Wilson County, how did you feel as the owner of an educational and fine arts program? You rely mostly on human contact, in-person classes. How did that really affect you?
Oh, it really affected me and all of our owners all across the state and, USA and United Kingdom, because we teach right out of schools.
Yes.
It's an after-school enrichment program. So right away, I'm so blessed to be a part of a franchise where us owners get together and we brainstorm and everything. And so online, we decided to put a quality program online. And so it's been so much fun. So it only took us 2 weeks to get it going.
Wow.
And we lost some students, but because, parents have different situations. And so, but they're like, but we'll be back in the fall. And the school districts have been very supportive with us. And we are looking forward to getting back to the fall. But right now, it's like we have to help our parents, engage, with something and have some type of stability. So that's why we did the online classes.
Well, that's good to know. So, other than going online, what other adjustments have you made to your classes and to meet customer and student needs?
Well, one of the things that, and I know you follow Drama Kids, and so we've been trying to do a lot of fun challenges. We had a bake-off, and we had kids do the blanket challenge where you go camping and make, a type of tent out of that.
Yeah.
This coming week is make sock puppets, so it's going to be fun. So we're just trying to help the parents engage with their children. And if you go online to our Facebook page, you'll find some newsletters. So we do kind of give some little help, to the parents on adjusting and how to, do the video conferencing with your families, or how to do fun things with your kids while you're quarantined inside. I mean, I'm having to do that too.
Yeah.
So it's been a challenge, but it's been fun.
So these are mostly through Facebook is where these contests happen?
Well, we send them to the parents, and then they send us, you know, whatever that we're asking for. Like last week we had a video challenge and they sent it to us, and then we put it on our social media.
All right.
And so it's fun. It's fun to see all the kids engage, and it's really exciting because we have some that have their own YouTube channels. We have kids in the past that have written novels, and you told me about 2 of our Acting Academy students that have a podcast.
Yes, they do.
Yes, yeah, and you have your own, you know, so it's like, okay, so it's just exciting to see how social media is really exploding, but also our drama kids are able to, you know, show their talents. Yeah, get in on it. And that's why I'm excited, because we're going to be doing a musical for summer camp.
And that's online?
Yes, it's online, and it's really going to be fun. The kids are going to be able to do solos, singing if they want, or monologues, and then we're going to do storytelling. So when you ask me what we've been doing, we've partnered with the Wilson County News, the library, and I wanted to do storytelling, but then everybody started doing storytelling. Well, Thomas, which is Sonny's son, he's our, you know, my assistant, and eventually he'll take over the company. Well, he's part of the board at the Wilson County Library, and so they put together with our Acting Academy students story time. And so we videotaped it last Saturday at the Wilson County Library, and so be looking for that. Miss Nikki's going to be putting out little segments at a time for summer reading, and so we're excited. And then
where will we find that?
On their Facebook page, and then we'll tag it on ours. And so the videos should be completed by today or tomorrow, so we're excited, you know. And a little tidbit, you know, I did bloopers. I was the only one that did bloopers. You know, it was like the kids were fantastic. Nikki's staff was fantastic. My kids rocked it, you know, one take. Not Drama Mama. Drama Mama had to say, stop, I can't do this, you know. So it was fun. It was fun. And it's fun so that they can see that, hey, you know what, it's okay to mess up, you know. Just have fun with it.
That's a good example to set for them, too.
Yeah.
Good. So, are you seeing a lot of success with these programs and the way you've gone online with your classes?
Yes, we have a lot of parent testimonies, and we do have some challenges with, you know, the internet and so forth. So we try to make sure that we have 2 teachers at all time. And that was when this happened. It's like, okay, what do we need to do to keep our staff employed? Because it's hard to find good teachers. And so I wanted to make sure that we kept our fantastic staff. And so we've been able to team them up together and mix and match. You know, Comal students, Floresville, Stockdale, Poth students have all been integrated with other students from San Antonio. So it's really meshed very well. But we're getting ready for spring presentation. We're not giving up on that.
Good.
Yeah, we're going to still continue in June and July. And then we're going to have our presentation at a location, God willing. The governor will open it up, and we'll have that at the first week of August. But we're excited, but we really want to get back because you know, we've adopted a highway, and that was one of Sonny Son's passions. He used to do it with I think the Lions Club, or I don't know what other club in high school. So his Acting Academy has been doing the Adopt a Highway right across the street from like Floresville North. And so we're waiting, we're itching to get back to some type of normalcy, you know. So
Yeah. And speaking of businesses getting back to more normalcy, we've been working on some stuff here at the newspaper. So, Kristen, if you'd like to talk about that.
Before we do that, can I interject something real quick?
Oh, sure.
You did not know this, but you are like the poster child of Drama Kids.
Oh.
And so we want to give you a scholarship.
Oh,
and I'm going to cry, okay, because you and I go way back.
If you cry, I'm going to cry.
I know.
We're
I know. But seriously, for those of you that don't know this, I mean, not only did she start singing when she was like 7, you know, we've done so many things together, but you need to go on Wilson County News, and now she has her own little blog thing going, and you've just evolved into this bright young lady. Sunday you're going to be in a, what is it?
A beauty pageant.
A beauty pageant for another thing.
Outstanding Young Women pageant for the Lions Club.
Exactly. So you are why I do what I do. Because I can see my drama kids develop right through my eyes. You know, I see you progress. And I am so proud to say that we have helped you through that. So we just want to give you a small book scholarship. It's $500, and so we just want to make sure that you continue to be successful in life.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's get a picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
2, 3. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug you so bad.
I know we will. We can't. It's social distancing.
Yeah, what a
Keep it safe.
surprise. Oh my goodness. That's so generous. And that you are an example of a business that, again, everyone we've talked to on these Facebook Lives, I feel like the businesses, no matter what they're doing, it's such a community spirit. You know, each, the small local businesses, they do provide that. And in this time, in this pandemic, in how we've been social distancing, it's just more and more, I feel like that's what local businesses are there for. And that is just such a prime example of giving back to the community and, again, just lifting up our spirits in the community in different ways that you do. But that's just an amazing example, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I guess, kind of on the same lines, Julia was prompting me to talk about, you know, giving back in the community. How we're helping. We actually, as a newspaper, are a wonderful tool to help businesses come back. And we do that by some of these things I'm going to talk to you about. We've had the last 2 weeks a restaurant guide and a shopping guide in the paper. And these guides are also represented online. So they have, go to our website, wilsoncountynews.com, and you can pull up the shopping guide, and there's a restaurant guide. And we're working on developing a personal services guide that you'll find next week in the paper, and again with the online guide as well. And so as these businesses, that's what we've been doing. As businesses have been allowed to come back and reopen, we're here to help you with that, and that's one of the ways. And we have some exciting projects down the line that we will be presenting as we're kind of working on developing that. Another way we'll be giving back to businesses in the community, so be watching for that.
Yes.
But yes, we are here for you. The Wilson County News is here for you, for our readers, for our advertisers and businesses, and just keep doing what we're doing.
Yes. And speaking of what's in the paper, we're going to do a little paper preview for you, just in case you haven't picked up your copy of the Wilson County News yet this week. But church services are going to be resuming. So check the front page of our paper for the article. It's right there. She held up. First thing you see. Very first thing. That is so great. Very happy to hear about it. And of course, throughout this, we've been trying to help our community as much as possible. So we've been continuing our We Stand Together section. So that's a 2-page spread, full pages of some articles, COVID-19 news, information, everything you need, all right there on page 2 and 3A. So that's right after you open up the newspaper, those first 2 pages. So just also like to shout out all of those advertisers on those 2 pages and throughout the paper that have stayed with us, supporting us as we support them. So, this is also a reminder due to COVID-19 that the Watermelon Jubilee has been canceled. So that's a very big event that a lot of people usually go to. Just in case you have not heard, definitely be aware it is canceled, and spread the news to your loved ones, your friends who were planning on going, just to avoid any miscommunications. And moving on, there were some very interesting letters to the editor this week. And we also had some really good editorial articles. So if you'd like to catch up on them, that's right there.
And also a shout out to Police Week.
Yes.
We back the blue. So we have that in this week's paper.
And you can find some updates on our Representative Vincent Gonzalez on page, where I wrote it down, 8A.
Okay.
And you can also find out about the Wilson County Republican Party conventions that are planned for May. They let us know about that, so we're letting you know, and it's also on our online calendar. If you go to gowilson360.com, you can explore our calendar. We've got it all set up so you can see upcoming, you can see things you might have missed, but maybe you want to look out for next time they roll around. definitely check that out. Again, it's gowilson360.com. Oh, yes. On 10A, we have some really helpful resources for entrepreneurs and parents who are now having to teach their children. So we've got Dave Ramsey's entrepreneurship content, and we've also got it's Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
They're offering resources for parents. I forget the website. Would you read it?
Well, so visit We Teach Texas at https and then it's emploweru.tamus.edu/We Teach Texas. Just read the article from the paper.
You
Go
might
online,
have better
you'll
luck.
get a link to it there.
You may have better luck reading it. And we've already talked about the shopping guide and the restaurant guide, but again, don't forget to check those out because we think they're pretty cool.
And another reason to pick it up off the newsstand, we have some wonderful inserts this week. MG Building Materials, Hirsch Motors Inc. in Pleasanton, and Dollar General.
Yes, all very cool stuff. And on the very front page of the South Texas Living section, we have this beautiful, heartwarming story about Isabella Jacobson. I just messed up on her name so bad, but it was really good to read. It was a nice read. I definitely recommend that you read it. And we also had a cute little story from Julia Castro on the bottom. I always get a little kick out of her stories. I love reading them. So check that out. And also in the South Texas Living, Floresville ISD and Lavernia ISD did some special things for their students as they picked up hats and gowns and picked up their schoolwork, so we have some little pictures in there. Texas State Parks are going to be open for limited overnight camping starting on May 18th, so read that article to find out where you can get more information and reserve a spot. That is on, what's the page? 4B. Awesome.
Right next to People and Places.
Yes, and speaking of people, we have FHS Students of the Month and student athletes who have earned all district recognition. That's all listed and explained on page 5B, so that was super cool.
Wait a minute, isn't there a drama kid that was,
yeah.
let's see, Floresville,
That happens to be Julia.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Student of the Month? Yes, Julia?
Yes, okay, I'll admit, I'm a student of the month. But also, go read it. Oh, and don't miss the kids' scoop. So that's a big thing. Yes, keep those kids occupied.
So pretty.
It is pretty, I like this one. And we also had, speaking of inserts and stuff, going back to that, we had a special section, the Parade of Champions.
Oh boy.
So that has the results and photos from the 2020 Wilson County Junior Livestock and Baked Foods Show. So lots of winners, lots of cool pictures too.
What a section. And sponsored by Red Wing Shoe Store in
Yes.
San Antonio.
Shout out to them. And if you'd like to talk about Red Wings,
You have to check out, participate in the Red Wing Reader Contest.
Yes.
So he's got, check out their ad in the paper. Go to our website, wilsoncountynews.com/redwing, and you can, by entering the contest, you'll have a chance to win $500 gift certificate to the Red Wing Shoe Store on Military Drive in San Antonio. Kenny's been a loyal advertiser. He has a great message in his ad. His ads are fun to read. This week's ad is all about National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, which is, I think it is today. Yeah, today, it's Friday.
Yeah.
So go eat a chocolate chip cookie and then go answer the questions that are on the contest, and you'll have a chance to win.
Definitely. And that's all we had for the paper, the little paper preview. But before we end this live video, I'd like to ask Miss Sandy if she has a little activity that she'd like to do with us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so first of all, we get to have fun games with the kids.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I really like is to engage the different kids on the different screens, because, we use Zoom and everybody's on the screen. So when we do little activities, we make them do little snippets. Remember your little snippets?
I do.
Okay, and we put them into their own breakout rooms. So then the teacher goes in and, coaches them, whatever, okay?
Yeah.
So, but the best part is we still have speech. So let's do a speech line.
Okay.
Okay? So we always tell them you want to make sure that you're in the square. nice and, you want to go like this, nice and comfortable, okay? And you look into the camera, all right? You want to look into the camera and say, and we're going to slate, okay? We're just going to slate our name. Hi, my name is Drama Mama, and go ahead and do it.
Hi, my name is Kristen Weaver.
Hi, my name is Julia Weaver.
And today we are going to do a little snippet.
Do we repeat that too?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
And today we are going to do a little snippet.
And today we are going to do a little snippet.
Okay, so you two are going to play a little snippet, okay?
All right.
Okay. What are we going to do? That's going to be your first line. And your second line is going to be, well, I don't know. And remember, you did this with her when she was like about 7 years old.
Yes.
You did that on Drama Mama Day.
What's
Remember?
my line again? I already forgot.
Well, okay.
Mine's what are we going to do?
And that's okay. You can make your line whatever. Okay, make your line whatever. And just, that's the beginning of the scene. What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Let's
Okay.
just do that one, okay?
And just in case you're not familiar with what a snippet is,
Yes.
we are given a line to start with, or 2 lines,
Mhm.
and we continue the short mini play, if you would.
Yep, you come up with the middle of the scene, and then you have to end the scene.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
So that's the beginning of the scene, 1 line each, middle, 1 line each, and then the end, 1 line each.
Okay.
Okay? And so you have to end the story. Okay?
Ooh.
All right, so you ready?
Yes.
Slate first. Hi, my name is.
Hi, my name is Julia Weaver.
Hi, my name is Kristen Weaver.
Today we're going to do a little snippet.
Action.
All right. What are we going to do?
I don't know what we're going to do today.
Can we go shopping?
Well, maybe after work.
Oh, wait. All the stores are still closed.
Well, let's have ice cream.
That works.
Scene.
Very good. And we're going to give you a round of applause.
Yay.
All right. Excellent job. And actually what we do in Drama Kids is we do the rock. You rock.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
All right.
There you go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, since we ended our little snippet, I think it's time to wrap the live video up. So I'd just like to thank everybody again for watching. And if you're catching up with it later, thank you too. And I'd also like to mention Squeaks again. They are our sponsor. Thank you, Squeaks, for sponsoring us again and for renewing your sponsorship. So look forward to seeing more of Squeaks on our videos in the coming weeks. So we're very excited about that. And that's all we have for you today.
Next time.
Just make sure that you tune in next Friday at 11:30 a.m. for another Facebook Live in the Wilson County News Break Room.
See you then.
Bye.
And